Well, it's a cold, snowy day in North Carolina. It's been a year since I've done a video, but we got something special on the mill that I thought, after I took a first couple of passes at it, I thought, yeah, I should probably put this on video. So over the summer we sawed a lot of pine, got all that done, and here a couple of weeks ago we scored a 27-inch maple. We cut the bell end of it off, so now it's about 25 inches in diameter, and it's 14 feet long on the rack. We had to cut a little piece out of the top, out of the crotch. So what we're going to do is we're going to saw this into 2 3/4 inch thick, and then as wide as we can get it. The sawmill, after measuring it, will saw right at 20.5 inches. Right now, the biggest dimension on the log is 22 inches, so if we saw, and that's right dead center, so if we saw on either side, we should be able to get the blade to go through and get a solid piece. The hope is that we're going to get 4 near 20 inch wide, 2 3/4 inch thick, 14 foot long boards that have a live edge on it that we can use for making a table. So normally you would not do, you would use a different kind of sawmill to do live edge, but because of the fact that this is what we've got and the log was free, this is what we're doing. So far I've taken off 2 slabs, 2 1-inch thick slabs off of it, and now we're going to roll the log from where it is down flat, and then we're just going to saw straight through it from here. Here you can see the 2 slabs that I've slabbed off of it so far. I've been doing this by myself today, getting the log loaded up. It took me a little over an hour to load the log and get it positioned where I wanted it on the sawmill, since I was doing it by myself. But we'll take these 2 slabs and clean the live edges off of those, and then dress them up and use them for making some furniture. Alright, well, it took me a few minutes, but I've got it down flat on the carriage. Got the dogs locked in, so it's pretty locked in, and I've got it straightened up with the saw. The biggest problem we have is that little ear down there on the bottom is bigger than I would like, and so it's actually going to take a fairly large sized slab off the side of it when I take it off. Most of that's all just bark anyway, so I have to keep reminding myself this is a free log, but at the same time I want to get the maximum I can out of it. Alright, so we ended up getting 4 3.5 or 2 3/4 rather inch slabs. So we've got them laid up, stacked up here. Here's kind of what they look like. Haven't measured them yet to see what the full width is, but I'll do that in just a second. Check both ends though when we sawed them. They're true 2 3/4 inch all the way through, which I was kind of wondering. The engine, it's cold and snowy today, so the engine was cold and it was kind of not keeping speed, revving up and slowing down, and that will, if you're not maintaining speed on the saw, that will make the saw deviate in the cut. But it held in there. Some of the cuts I shut the radiator fan off on the engine, so the engine warmed up and we were able to get them pretty good. But it's just hard to regulate that engine temp when it's this cold outside. You either get the engine too cold or you get it too hot. And so looks like our slabs are right at 20 inches. So we'll be able to combine 2 of these and make a 40-inch wide table with a live edge on both sides. Move the top board off. We actually got 2 boards that look like this, that have some dark coloring from the center of the tree, and those 2 match each other. And then we have 2 boards like this that have a little bit of color in them, but they're mostly clear, a couple of minor knots here and there. So we'll actually, we've got 4 boards out of it that are the wide with a live edge, and we'll end up having 2 matched sets that'll be good for making tables with.